Hey, BJ. Beach.
I don't think he can hear you. He's away from the phone and in the grove. What can I help you with, Jason?
Oh, I just wanted to know if um everything is streaming to YouTube. So, like, can YouTube see all of us right now?
Yes.
Okay.
So
So,
if you don't want to be seen, you
yeah,
need to.
I'll go ahead and turn off my camera.
Okay, if you want me to, I can do it for you.
No, I got it.
Okay.
Actually, the only video that YouTube will see is the one that says Larry Trident Grove. The one that you can see on your screen
Cool.
right now is the only one going to YouTube.
Okay. Okay. Good to know. YouTube didn't need to see me shirtless. So good
Oh,
to know.
it's the spotlighted video that goes to YouTube.
Who's the BOTO this ritual? Do you know?
I'm sorry, what?
Who's the being of the occasion?
It's gonna be Ullr, the Norse god of the mountains and the U. We worked on him last week.
Ah. Yeah, no idea who that is, so I'll just be a quiet observer.
See, and I brought some, but I marked them what they are, so I don't know if you want any of those. They're marked and it says what they are and what they're for. I was looking at the color. It says on the top what they are, and it says on the front what. Planet, water, female or male. So which one? A male and a female. Yeah, these are mason jars. Yeah, something like that. Oh, mason jars. Fireman. I fireman.
Oh. Error.
microphone is on. Head off.
How's everybody doing? Yes? Yes. Oh, she got him all right.
I just admitted Tressaline Kikanen. It's a friend of mine from the trough. She's a Norse heathen, and I thought she'd enjoy our tradition.
Hello.
Hello.
Test, test.
Can you hear me, BJ?
I hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
That's good.
By the way, I already pitched the Nature Spirits Evocation to Stanley and Gavin, and they like it.
Then it is what it is. I apologize, guys. I had 50 hours in 4 days.
Oh, good Lord.
Just been a really busy week this week. A lot of bad equipment for work. And I just didn't have the time or energy to do lots of prep stuff. So,
No sleep.
barely. Had to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning and 6 o'clock in the morning this morning.
Military
So,
nap. Got
and
it.
you all know that I don't do those kind of hours.
Military nap.
Yeah, well, I tried, and then Marv came home, so that went shot out the shit too. I wanted my 30-minute nap, and it just didn't happen. Hey, I had a script in my hand a minute ago.
Well, like you told us, as you're able.
And every one of you are able, so we should be fine. Is my mic very overpowering? Because it sounds overpowering to me, but I can't tell from your end.
No, it's good.
Okay,
I can hear you loud and clear, BJ.
all right. I don't know who's here. I am talking to the darkness. And the torches are not yet lit. Did somebody forget to get a lighter? Good evening to my friends and neighbors and those of you who managed to see our invite at the very last minute. Thank you, Facebook, for not posting my automated post. We are Laria Trident Tata Grove. Sorry, I sound like I'm shouting at myself. Laria Trident Tata Grove, we are a grove of ADF. This will be our very first step into the Norse side of ADF's broad pagan spectrum of honored deities. A few notes for those who've never been to an ADF ritual before. We do not close a circle for ritual. That means that you can come and go as you need online or in the ritual space here. So you may or may not see people walking around as necessary to do the ritual. We do call a gatekeeper to act for spiritual protection. So it's not like we're doing this unsupervised. I am going to skip the restroom and smoking comments just to mention that if you need to go, just make sure your microphone's muted because that's just embarrassing. Let's see, ritual participation. You are welcome to participate as much or as little as you like. Please be respectful. Keep conversations to the private chat in the text if you need help or need directions or anything like that. There will be opportunities to open your mic and join in certain parts of the ritual, specifically group items such as chants and welcomes and stuff like that. Shit. Songbooks, we're not going to do songbooks. We're not worried about standing. Participation, repeated phrases. You will hear us say things like, accept this sacrifice, or be welcome among us, or anything like that. These are opportunities for you to open your mic and join in on the shout. There will be 2 opportunities to have offerings made on your behalf here in the ritual space. We have lots of different kinds of alcohols. We have oodles of tubs of various herbs and incenses and other offerings that are appropriate. We have a shrine to nature spirits. We have a shrine to the ancestors. We will have the central fire lit to the deities. If you have an offering to be made, please pay attention to which offering we're doing. The very first one will be to our guest of honor, which tonight is Ullr. The second offering will be an open one. If you have a personal patron, patroness, deity, ancestor that you wish to make an offering to, that'll be an opportunity to do that. You can do it at home, or you can request that we make one on your behalf. There will be afterwards an opportunity to receive blessings. We do call in the blessings into the vessel. We ask that those blessings be distributed back out to those who are virtual to us. You can also have your own cup or otherwise present and ask that the blessings reach you that way and just consume that. There will be a 3-part challenge for the blessings. You will be asked if it is your will to accept the blessings. The usual response is, it is. You'll be asked if you'll accept them without recrimination, remorse, or regret.
No, I
That
wanted
means
a
the line about
glass
what
cup.
God gave you.
Because I put this in the cup to hold it.
Crystal, your microphone's open. The last one will be to ask of your own free will, and usually what we do is we chant, give us the waters as the water blessing, as the drink is blessed.
And could
There
you
are two other
make
chants
me
to follow along.
a sour cream and brown sugar for bodacious?
Hey, Crystal, your microphone's open.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. A few other things that don't apply because you're not present. You will hear us say the word sacrifice a lot. Sacrifice means to make sacred, to give a gift, and there are no takebacks. So even if you're making a sacrifice at home, remember it's not something you're just setting out because it's pretty. It's something that you're giving to the beings that are outside of our realm. When it's done, you should dispose of it in such a way that they can keep it and you cannot. First offerings go to the guest of honor. Second offerings. Donations, we gratefully accept donations. This is how we can put on this ritual. This is how we have microphones and video and able to do everything that we're doing tonight. You can make offerings to alaria-adf.org on PayPal. And Crystal will type that up, or I'll type it up at the end of the ritual for you. Please remember to keep your microphones muted if you are not actively participating in a part. Any questions? Now's an opportunity to unmute and ask any questions you have. Taking that to either be that Crystal turned off everybody's microphone or there are no questions. All right, in that case, give me 2 minutes to find out what everybody's doing and we will get started. Can't hear it for shit. Are you on?
No, thank you.
Sorry. Shit. Oh, hey Ray, run inside and turn off the light.
Which switch is it?
The first one by the door. Stones are made whole and holy. This is sacred space. Let all thoughts and words beyond this point focus on the sacred. Work, finances, household obligations have no place in the sanctuary. Hatred, fear, infatuation have no place in the sanctuary. Hatred, spite, and anything else have no place in the sanctuary. Infatuation, thank you. Leave them and all that would hinder our worship here among the profane. And as you enter this space, may this blessed water purify your body. May the spirit be ignited with this fire. Where'd the broom go? May this water purify your body. May the fire ignite your spirit. May the water purify your body. May the fire ignite your spirit. May the water purify your body. May the fire ignite your spirit. May the water purify your body. May the fire ignite your spirit. May the water purify your body. May the fire ignite your spirit. May the water purify the body. Fire ignite the spirit. Come we now as a people to gather at the sacred well. Come we now as a people to gather in the warmth and the light of the flame. Come we now as a people to gather at the sacred well. Come we now as a people to gather in the warmth and the light of the flames. Come we now as a people to gather at the sacred well. Come we now as a people together in the warmth and the light of the flames. Make sure your mic's on.
We come to this place to venerate the kindreds. May we be blessed by the mighty beings, denizens of the many realms, as we gather and give praise and offerings in their honor on this sacred day. We are here to honor the kindreds.
We are here to honor the kindreds.
We begin by acknowledging the host of all Druid rites. So let us share in this grain as we lift our voices in song. To our Mother Earth with song number 3, song number 4. We are one with the Mother.
We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. Stanley?
Great grandmother Minnie, you who were first in this land, it was you who knew the hearts of Wolf and his brother Coyote, and it was through your wisdom that you chose Coyote to bring the sack containing all of the people. And it was you who knew that at the crucial moment Coyote would open the sack, releasing the people upon the earth. So too it was you who knew that through many of the people would be scattered like seeds on the wind. The last out of the sack will remain here, in this place, walking in your footsteps. So too do we, and you people, walk here, where your feet once compressed the earth. And we too give you our love and our honor, and look to your wisdom to guide our steps. Great grandmother of the earth, we honor you.
Great grandmother of the earth, we honor you.
Now let us turn our attention to our patron and his bride.
Where's his offerings? Kevin, where's his offerings? O silver-tongued messenger of the gods, I call to you who are guardian, guide, and patron of this grove. Far-traveling luck-bringer, your shrine is your presence we welcome in our sanctuary. Are we lit? Swift-footed Hermes, your presence is welcomed.
Your presence is welcome.
You may be seated. Mike's off.
Is your mic on?
No, it wasn't. You may be seated. It is time for us to take a moment to contemplate the seasons and the reason for this rite.
The wheel of the year turns, and the equinox is now upon us. The night equals the day. This is a time of perfect balance when, for a breath, the Earth hovers on the terminator between the foci and our eternal orbit. Now we begin the journey into the dark half of the year, when our world here in Las Vegas really begins to cool. The birds head south to their winter homes, the reptiles turn to their burrows, and we humans emerge from ours. Now the mountains shed their greenery in preparation for the coming snows, and the children are back in school, mostly. Hunters ready their tools, and the winter planting is well underway. And there's just a tiny drop in the temperature that might be the long-awaited hint of autumn. This is the time when we pause to remember the workers, the sweat and blood with which our society, our very country was built, and the lives lost to secure the working environment we have today. Two, we remember the birth of this country's most prized legal document, the Constitution, ratified around this time in 1787. Finally, we take a moment at this time of year to recall the second time this country has suffered a grievous injury at the hands of those sent to drive us apart as a nation. This is a time of change, of borders and boundary crossings, and of the journey ending. Tonight, though, we gather here to honor Ullr, the mighty archer, son of Sif and stepson of Thor. Ullr is most known for keeping the oath rings and holding Odin's throne when he was unable to hold it himself. Ullr was also known for his prowess as a skier, both on snow and on water, and as an ice skater. Ullr was a god of many talents, and his shield might well have resembled the snowboards seen on the slopes today, as well as the surfboards crossing our ocean waves. For tonight, though, we honor his prowess as an archer, as a great hunter of the Aesir.
So let us lift our voice as one folk and make our offerings in reverence and in joy. Now we recall the cosmos as it was in the beginning, and throughout our collective memory, let it be born anew. But let us begin before the beginning with a causator.
Hail to Lady Sith, consort of Thor, mother of Loki and Ullr. We are in awe of your great beauty, and your long magical hair of pure gold. Be welcome tonight. Through you, Lady Sith, let the present and the beginning merge. Let this sanctuary become, as the Mundi, the world tree, the center of all.
There it is. Settle yourselves, my friends. Get comfortable. Now, take a deep breath. As you exhale, let your mind empty. Let thoughts and worries flow outward with your breath. Breathe in again, pulling in the world, and let your cares drift away. Breathe. Now cast your mind back. 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 Let your mind wander into the deep, dark.
In the beginning, there was darkness, for the day begins in the night, and the vast emptiness was formless. But in the sea of chaos, matter gathered into a lifeless ball, churning with heat, pulsing with the heartbeat of the cosmos. Then the earth heaved, and the elements separated, and above the rolling mass, clouds gathered, beginning as thin wisps of moisture drifting. The growing mists joined and ascended, until the sky above thickened with the evaporated liquids, drawing a blanket across the newly formed firmament. And these clouds, too, took up the pulse of the cosmos. Then from the darkness the gathered waters fell, coming first as a fine mist to cool and soothe. The gentle rains grew into a mighty deluge, covering the raw stratified earth in a thick layer of frothing liquid. And these waters took up the heartbeat, ebbing and flowing, a steady balm on the world.
Then, above the throbbing pulse, the sky grumbled and the light flashed.
In the thick, dark clouds, tentative flickers sparked randomly, and grumbles echoed ominously, until the night was dark and silent no longer.
Then the light reached out with forked fingers to stroke the waters, to prod the land not yet covered. And in that moment, the land and the waters were joined with the fires from the skies above. And the heartbeat of the cosmos pulsed throughout the new world until life filled all of the realms. And the day began.
And so here we are at the present, which is the beginning. The cosmos is renewed, and we are rewoven into it, above, below, between, as it was then, as it is now.
Newly born and forever in existence, these hollows in our sanctuary, the well, the fire pit, the shrines, mark the center of the cosmos, to which all things are connected. Now please join me in singing song number 17, The Crossroads.
Will we meet at the crossroads where our hours stand? Center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading upward to the many lands. If we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand, there's a way going westward toward the setting sun. There's a way going westward where the shades belong. We will all travel onward when our time has come, down that lane going westward into the great beyond. There's a way going eastward through a hidden vale. There's a way going eastward where the fairies dwell. There are gnomes, wights, and dryads, leprechauns as well on that path going eastward to the secret vale. So let's meet at the crossroads where our hallows stand. Center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading upward to the many lands. When we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand. Now there's a way going downward beneath the fertile sweet. There's a way going downward where silver treasures keep. In the smithy's divine hammers with sparks crash and leap. There that streams flowing downward into the molten deep. There's a way going upward where azure canyons lie. There's a way going upward where royal chariots fly, with offerings and omens from messengers on high, through the flames soaring upward to castles in the sky. So let's meet at the crossroads where our hallows stand. Yeah, let's meet at the crossroads, beginning and the end. There are ways leading upward to the many ends. If we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand. Yes, we're here at the crossroads, center of the cosmos. Oh, we're here at the crossroads with offerings in hand. All right, it needs work.
Gather yourself, my friends. It is time to stir the energies of creation. Together, let us join power to open the ways and the gate marked by these hollows, that they may link us directly to the realms beyond.
Like this. So I start.
John, you ready? No. Yeah, we're waiting on you.
Oh, shift, dark soil, last cover of the day. Shake the stones, loosen the loam, to the left and to the right, to the front and to the rear. Shift and rend, shift and rend,
Shift and rend.
shift
And rend.
Reach westward
And
in
rend.
your rending, dark soil,
And rend.
traveling to the very ends of the
And
earth.
rend.
Shift
And rend.
shift.
And rend.
Form a fissure,
And
branching ever westward.
And
Press out the bedrock and sheer walls, and let the abyss appear.
Rend. Shift and rend. Shift and rend.
Let the gate to the underworld, to the realm of the devil, the dead, Really? Be open!
Let the gates be open.
Twice starting.
Yeah.
Open.
Yeah.
Open. Oh, shimmer, enchanted cloak. First veil of light. Billow the barrier. Sever the threads. To the rear, to the front, to the right, to the left. Stretch and tear. Stretch and tear.
Stretch.
Tear
Split eastwards in your
and tear.
tearings, enchanted cloak.
and tear.
Travel,
Stretch
traveling
tear.
to the very origins
Stretch
of the earth.
and tear.
Stretch and tear. Stretch and tear.
Stretch and tear.
Form
Stretch
a rent,
and tear.
splitting ever
Stretch
eastwards.
and tear.
Press
Stretch
out the fabric
tear.
in rippling
Stretch
pleats,
and tear.
and the occult appear.
And tear.
Let the gate to the
and tear.
ethereal world,
Stretch
the realms
tear.
to the noble ones,
Stretch
be
and tear.
open.
Let the gates be open.
I gather this perpetual fire, that its flame may blaze the way to the crossroads.
Yes.
I draw up this spring water, that it flow, may usher the way to the crossroads.
O churn mighty waters, soothing balm of the world, toss the waves and stir the currents, to the west, to the south, to the east, to the north, churn and turn, churn and turn, churn and turn, churn and turn, churn and turn. Reach downward in your churning mighty waters, draining deep into the bowels of the earth, and churn and turn, churn and turn. Form a whirlpool, spinning ever downwards. Press out the cooling liquid in rushing walls, and let a tunnel appear. And churn and turn, churn and turn. Let the way to the nether world, the domain of the earth deities, be open.
Let the ways be open.
O stir, mighty fire, gift from the skies above. Let the air stir the winds. To the east, to the south, to the west, to the north. Twist and burn. Twist and burn.
Twist and burn, twist and burn, twist and burn.
Reach skywards in your burning mighty fire,
and burn,
raising up from the very core of the earth.
twist and burn,
and burn.
twist and burn, twist and burn, twist and burn, twist and burn, twist and burn.
Form a fire wheel spinning ever upwards.
Burn.
Press out the scorching flames
Twist
in
and burn.
rushing walls, and let a tunnel appear. Let the way to the heavens, the domain of the sky deities, be open.
Let the ways be open.
Let this bowl this hunter's best friend, stand with us at the center of the waves. Let it glow with an inner light that the kindreds may see and know this way is the crossroads between the waves. Now, as you have waited, so it is, the waves are open.
Let the waves be open.
The waves stand open. Section of the wave, yet we remain firm on this land, on the earth, which is our home. Let us sound out a call and issue invitations to all our kindred, that they may join us here at the crossroads, the center of the, which is the beginning, the present, and the end. We seek first a gatekeeper, a guardian to stand at the center and ward these crossroads to the realms.
Our voices call out to you, O son of Odin, our father. Mighty Thor, come, hearken to our summoning. You, wielder of the indomitable hammer Mjolnir, attend to us, great slayer of the Jotun, thundering Thor. You who are defender of mankind, your presence here in this grove is desired. Protect us from all nefariousness that may come, any malefactor arriving to disturb our right. Come, mighty Thor, be present among us this night. Mighty Thor, be welcome among us.
Mighty Thor, be welcome among us. Great Thunder, we are providing you with these keys to the sanctuary, and pray that you stand vigil before these open gates during our rite. Keep watch, Thor, that these flames do not burn out of control, that the whirlpool does not rise out of the well, and that the unwelcome, the dangerous, the inimical pass not into the sanctuaries to disturb our worship. Now, let us call in our beloved kin with song number 7, Kindreds 3.
May you come down from the mountain, may you come across the sea, may you gather nearer to us, and be welcome, kindreds 3. From the blood that flows within us, to the heart that beats the same, all the souls that gone before us are the kin from which we came. So you honored ancient wise ones, who have gone across the sea, return to be among us, ancestors welcome be. Hear the souls of trees and mountains dancing to the river's song, and the peace to fill our world, forces we rely upon. You great souls of green and all things, who we sense but rarely see, draw nearer to our fire, nature spirits welcome be. May love the powers, from them our life did rise. Some we know and some we don't know, still we look up to the skies. All you gods who live above us, in the earth and in the sea, we your children call out to you, shining ones welcome be. So may you come down from the mountain, may you come across the sea, may you gather nearer to us, and be welcome in kindreds three.
My friend, please stand as you are able. Let us turn our attention to the ancestor shrine.
To all those whose bones lie in this land, whose hearts are tied to it, whose memory holds it, ancient tribes of this place, we offer you welcome. To all our grandmothers and grandfathers, to our own beloved dead, bloodkin and heartkin, ancient tribes of our blood, we offer you welcome. To all those elder wise ones who guide their people, poets and seers, judges and magicians, wise ones of ancient days, we offer you welcome. Ancient ones, be welcome among us.
Ancient ones, be welcome among us.
Now let us turn our attentions to the nature shrine.
Is Jonathan?
Ready?
Begin.
Okay. Welcome, earth-centered beings of nature's wonders. Those who guide us toward respectful stewardship of your realms and places that make humanity curious of your homes. We offer you welcome to our humble rite and sanctuary for caring kin and spirits. Great nature spirits, we honor you and ask to join us this evening with gifts freely given to you in honor of your hard work of protecting and renewing the world we so depend. Nature spirits, be welcome among us.
Nature spirit, be welcome among us.
That doesn't look like the one with the hook.
Finally, let us turn our attentions to the sacred center.
To all the primordial ones, progenitors of all that is, orders of oldest, orders of old, shapeless and faceless, powers of all, most ancient of gods, we offer you welcome. To all the shining ones, first children of the mother, wisest and mightiest, loving and comforting, Gods and goddesses, we offer you welcome. To the gods and goddesses of this place, ancient and powerful, known to us or unknown, gods of this place, we offer you welcome. Shining ones, be welcome among us.
Shining ones, be welcome among us.
My friends, we have come now to the most important part of the rite. In a moment, we will call in the guest of honor to a seat and offer him gifts and praise. Before we do so, though, let us take a moment to gather up which we will offer. There are many items on the back table behind the bench which are appropriate for offerings. If you did not bring an offering, you may of your own. You are welcome to choose something from the items the Grove has provided for that purpose.
For those who are online, if you would like to have us make an offering to our guest of honor, that would be Ullr. Feel free to open your mic right now and request what you would like us to offer. We'll put it in chat, and Lady Serona will give us instructions. Wait, what's it, Loose?
I've been holding the phone to move it.
No, instead of moving the hell.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. The second I started moving around for you guys, they got all locked.
Oh, you weren't moving it from here, that's why.
Huh?
Were you moving it from here or trying to move this?
I'm moving it from there. Because I had to change the angle. Spin it, it goes. So it's fine. I'm doing.
Is there
somewhere?
Is there a list of what's available on? Hang on a second.
There is no list. Every time I try to make a list, everything changes instantly. So name what you'd like, and I'll tell you if we got it.
So for those of us virtually, we don't know what is available locally to offer.
Okay, so we have wine, we have whiskey, we have hard alcohols like sherry.
Okay.
Wine, we have 37 different buckets worth of incenses. So name something, olive oil, and we probably have it or something like it.
Okay. We don't have a lot of people online. If the people online, I'm going to take my view off. Let me see, open up participants. Candace, can you put up your hand? I'm trying to see if the hand shows up or where it shows up.
It should show up in the participants list.
Okay, all right. So, okay, you can put your hand down, Candace. Okay, so, who online wants to do an offering? Can you put a hand up? Okay, Jonathan wants to. I'm gonna do my own locally. Anybody else besides Jonathan?
I don't drink wine. It's the house one.
Okay, so it's just Jonathan who wants to do an offering. I know Candace is gonna do hers at home. I'm gonna do mine at home. Jason, are you gonna do an offering? Okay. No thumbs up, no sign if he's gonna do an offering. I don't know if he fell asleep.
I'm being talked to in two different ears. Did somebody say that, Serena, did somebody say that they wanted an offering? Because I missed that part.
Jonathan Allen wants to do an offering.
Okay.
Candace and I are gonna do our own at home. And except for Jason, who has not responded, that's it. And Carl has not responded. Carl, are you gonna do your own offering? Or you wanna do one, you have them do an offering for you? If you want them to do an offering, raise your hand.
What do you?
I don't know how to raise my hand, so some incense.
Okay, so Carl wants to have some incense offered for him.
All right.
And that's, Jonathan, you want some incense or something offered for you?
Any lavender left?
I'm sure we do. I need a
This
Okay.
one's for the nature spirits. They're trying to tell us to pay attention. This
Okay,
is my way of saying I'm listening.
down there.
okay, and
There.
that's it.
Lavender for the nature spirits. All right. First offerings, of course, will be to Ullr. So I have some whiskey for Jonathan for Ullr, and we will set some up for the nature spirits when the nature spirit time comes.
Thank you.
And I missed, somebody else wanted an offering.
Carl wanted some incense. Carl, you wanted incense for Ullr and for the nature spirits?
Oh, yes, most definitely for the nature spirits.
Okay. And then I have my own offerings at home, and so does Candace, and Jason's not responding.
I need another one.
In chat, Jason said no.
Okay, cool. So that's it. That's online.
That one needs cleaned. Yeah, just be careful, pour it around the edges. Yeah, that's for Carl. All right, you're up.
Okay, I'm going mute.
Okay, when we call a name, you can unmute them so that they can, if they have anything to say, they can say it.
My friend, please bring your attention back to the sacred center. If you need more time to collect an offering, energies will make it easier to join us.
Maybe we'll have a shot after. Each, we'll just have one shot. Well, just a little, like, no more than that. Just, it's just a strong one.
Welcome to the divine being, the hero and honored dead and rights and other beings of nature to all you who have gathered at our sanctuary, call to you now, Ullr. Ullr, guide, skilled hand, and sharp eye, with bow, arrow, knife, and spear, the bold, snow-strutted, swift seeker, shielder, slayer of wildlife, warden of guardian of mound dwellers, friend of warriors. Your shield safeguards us, an elder among gods and trusted one among all folk. Ullr, we greet you, be with us. Sharp-eyed hunter, be welcome among us.
Sharp-eyed hunter, be welcome among us.
O winter hunter, behold, we bring gifts for you. May you bask in our praise and accept that we offer. Now is the time for us to individually present our offerings to Ullr. Please hold your offerings for any other beings and guests until you are directed. If you would like to make offerings to our guest of honor, please come forward. Accept the sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice. Accept the sacrifice. Jonathan, I have an offering for you. If you have words to say,
Lavender, right?
go ahead.
Nature spirits, you who work so hard to make sure we listen, know that there are many who are listening to what you have to say. We give you this gift of lavender to calm your troubled waters. Nature spirit, I honor you.
Accept the sacrifice. Good.
Accept this sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice. Skull.
Accept this sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Accept this
Accept the
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
I grew up in Buffalo where winter was a thing. And what got me out of Buffalo was becoming a ice skater that got me to tour internationally. And I didn't know you then, but I appreciate your guidance. Ullr, accept the sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
Meat is not as strong as it smells.
Accept the sacrifice.
Are there any other sacrifices to be made?
Fang online would like to offer olive oil to Ullr.
Stand by. Any words to say? Oh, shit. Find the cap.
I haven't got a reply yet, but her phone's acting like a fool.
Before I lose it again.
On behalf of
Fang,
Fang, accept the sacrifice.
accept the sacrifice.
Thank you very much. Her phone was acting up.
Quite all right.
That this doesn't go back in the house, in the bucket.
Any other offerings to be made to our honored guest tonight? Then let us remind Ullr how much we value him one last time. Mighty Ullr, your Lord, safe on shields of wood, wrought well. Bone skater, oh God, great and bright as sun on shining snow, in harmony with all creatures of water and land. You care for all about you with eagle eye. You walk the path with resolve. You ply your trade to the end and bring home the bounty of the forest for feasting. Regaled with rings and wreaths of fur, an elder among the gods, an oath witness, the utmost trusted one among all folk, I hail to you, son of Sith. Accept the sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
So we have given our love and our wealth to the hunter who smells out every lie. Now, let our voices rise on the fire. Let our voices sound in the well. Let our words echo from here to the realms beyond. Ullr, accept our sacrifice.
Ullr, accept our sacrifice.
O sharp-eyed hunter, we have given you our praise and our offerings. And now we ask you indulge us as we offer to those others who have joined us tonight. May you bless them as you bless us.
Yeah, right there. This right here.
Okay. Now that our guest of honor has received the lion's share of our bounty, if there are any other offerings to be made to our mighty kindred assembled among us tonight, deities, nature spirits, and ancestors, you may take a moment to do so.
I'm gonna take a first turn. September 15th marks the anniversary of my grandmother. The anniversary of the day we celebrated as her birthday, not her actual birthday, but she has been gone 15 years now. But I want her to know that I remember her still. Grandma, accept my sacrifice.
Sorry, I had to take a personal call. Where are we in the ritual?
Personal offerings.
Yeah.
Okay. This is not normally an offering I would do here, but this is the Jewish New Year. And I just heard Lashana Tova means don't have a happy New Year. It means have a good New Year, which means if you go through adversity, if you go through pain, if you go through suffering, but you come out the other side a better, stronger, more resilient person, that was a good year. Happy's good too, but Lashana Tova.
Lashana Tova. Lady Serona, I had an offering for
There was one for Jonathan for the nature spirits, but he ended up sneaking it in on Ullr.
yeah, but I think I had one for Carl for the nature
Yeah,
spirits.
Carl also wanted incense, but I can't remember what it was for. But Carl, I will you can speak now.
I go with lavender for nature.
Accept this sacrifice.
Remember, don't put the dirty ones in the bucket.
Accept
Accept
the
this
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
This is for the 200.
Odin, skull.
Skull.
Accept the sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
This is for the 200,000 plus. May these deaths mean something. Accept the sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
Some flowers and herbs to smell good. Accept this sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
This is for my ancestors that have gone before me. May Ullr watch over them and all the other gods. Accept my sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Is my mic on?
It is?
I have a personal sacrifice I'd like to make.
Sure. What would you like?
Do you have what kind of liquors do you have right now?
We got a couple of whiskeys, wild rose, wild Irish rose.
I'll take the wild Irish whiskey for my sacrifice.
Okay. Go ahead.
To Tremax, Allura, and Xylobar, siblings of the sun, light my way through this dark time. Accept my sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
The sacrifice.
Wild rose. Wild Irish rose. Any other sacrifices?
And are there any other sacrifices to be made for our kindreds tonight? Please be seated.
Way ahead of you.
That was good.
Let us be silent a moment. Let us breathe. Let our hearts listen. Let our minds be open. Let our spirits be receptive. The kindreds are gathering close around us, and there's a story to be told.
We're not hearing you.
How about now?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. I'm gonna take this. I want everybody to relax. I want you to close your eyes. We're gonna use our imagination. I'm not as good as BJ about telling stories, but I'm gonna tell one. Okay. Imagine. This is long, long time ago. And unfortunately in this galaxy. But this is during a time across the sea when it's the nomads of Eastern Europe. Well, actually, it'd be Western Europe, I guess you'd say. It's the fjords, and it'd probably be nowadays Norway, Scandinavia, somewhere in there. Okay, and it is fall. It's time together. The children and the women do just like the Native Americans did here. They'd go out and they'd pick the berries, the nuts, everything that's going to sustain them through winter. The young men, the older men that can hunt are preparing for a hunt. They're strapping on their leggings. They've already got their breeches on, their jerkins. They have fur coats because it's getting nippy, because it's further north. They've probably had their first, let alone second snow. They're strapping on their skis. Okay? And this is not a type of ski that we're used to. This ski is a slick type ski. It's shorter than the skis we're used to. These are probably only about, I'd say 2.5 foot long. But this ski over here has spikes on the bottom. Okay? Or, if they're left-handed, it'd be the other way around. Okay? They're rubbing rendered fat, either from a bird or from a predator, onto their bowstrings to keep them limber in the cold air. They're using you to make their bow. Okay? They fashioned that during the summer. And these are also not quite as used to what the Europeans became woman's bow. These bows are about, from the ground up, only about this tall, but they're very, very strong. Okay? The arrow itself is only about so big, but it's a broad point. And probably at this time, they don't know metals. This is probably made of stone. Okay, not quite the Stone Age, but they're still using stone arrows. Okay? Now we've strapped everything on. We have our quiver on our back. Our bow is strung and across our shoulders. We do take more than likely an axe with us. We take a sturdy long knife, and we're talking knives that are this long because this is what we're going to butcher what we kill if we kill. And we're going to take this with us. This is our kit, okay? We also would probably use something, what the Eskimos would call sled, okay? At this time, we call it a shield because it does dual purpose. If there's a band of rival hunters out there and they want to start stuff with us, well, then our sled that we're going to pack our meat back with us is also going to be a shield. So we start out. But before we start out, we make a prayer. And we pray to Ullr. And it would go something like, "O great Ullr, God of the hunt, please grant me the strength to provide for my family. Let me make a kill that will sustain us through the winter. Let me bring the meat home to my family so that we may live. And if there's enough meat, may I be able to share it with my neighbors and my kin. To great Ullr, please honor my prayer. And it would go something like that. You know, each individual has their own prayer, and that's how they would pray to Ullr. So imagine these hunters, and they're going out, and it's snowy but foggy. Have you ever run into that? Where there's a mist, and they're coming up. And the young man in my story, his name's Bjorn. And Bjorn, he comes out of, he's got several guys, they've split up, and he's going one way and they're going another way. He comes up above a rise. And in the trees, the mist is coming. He's got his arrow knocked. He comes and he's hunting. He's been hunting a stag that he's seen the footprints for a while. He comes over the rise, and out of the mist is this huge red stag. He bends to his knee, takes aim, fires off another prayer. Lord, may my aim be true. Yeah. He looses the arrow, and his prayer must work because there it hits the stag. The stag takes a couple leaps, and he must have just hit it just right in the heart because it takes 3 or 4 bounds, and down he goes. This time he goes over and he makes a prayer of thanks to the creature, to Ullr. And unfortunately, he has a slit the throat because it's still alive. He gives his thanks and he butchers his kill. Now, this is a story, not quite like BJ's, but this would be how it would be. You have a God that you believe in, and in this time frame, it would be Ullr. There's not much that we know of him, but this is how I would imagine that they would proceed with their hunt, as they would have a prayer for the beginning of the hunt. They have a prayer for the strike, a prayer for thanks, and it would go to Ullr. And this is how they would feed their family for the dark winter months that come. And it would start now. Thank you. Hope you like that. So we have given our sacrifices and spent time with our kindreds. Now, Seer, what message have the kindreds for us tonight?
I'm slower with runes than I am with other methods, but here we go. The ancestors speak of hail. Not hail as in Hail Caesar, but hail as in the whitest of grains that falls from the sky. It is something that can be destructive or a delay. That freezing rain that puts a stop to things, at least for a time. So they say, wait, there's a delay. The nature spirits speak of a gift, and the gift returns to the giver. It is an exchange. It is a give and take. So it is time to give and take. The shining ones speak of an ogre or a giant or demon of some sort. It compares them to a thorn that is wickedly sharp when you grasp it, but when you rest among the thorns, it protects you from others. So the thorn, the ogre, the giant, he is a challenge, and we certainly do have challenges at this time. And Ullr, the being of the occasion, speaks of water. And my book's upside down. Water is never ending. God, the symbolization of water is huge. But it represents the sea, waterfall, a lake, a journey. Especially he journeyed by water. I mean, he was sailing all by himself. Deeply meaning to the Viking life. Water rises from the spring, it falls from the sky. It is all around us, and it is both plentiful and precious, and we need to treat it as such. Those are the omens.
Breathe deep. Settle yourself. The ways stand open before us. The roads and the whirlwind, the tunnel that reached to the far realms. Among us here and just beyond the borders between our realms, there is a crowd of guests looking on with love as we have given our sacrifices and our songs, poems, fine oils, and alcohols, and praise to the kindreds. Now we will ask for them to deliver their blessings to us in return. We know that these blessings will be magnified many times by their greatness. Please stand if you are able. Now, as you are able, stand and speak truthfully. Is it your will to receive the blessings of the kindreds?
It is.
Will you accept the gifts given without recrimination, remorse, or regret?
We will.
Then ask of your own free will.
Give us the waters. 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 Give us the
Ancestors,
waters.
we meet you at your shrine with this vessel
Give us the
that
waters.
you may fill it
Give us
to overflowing with your blessing.
Give us the waters. 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 Give us the waters.
Nature spirits, we meet you at your shrine with this vessel that you may
Give us the waters.
overflowing with your blessing.
Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters.
Mighty deities, we meet you at the crossroads with this vessel that you may fill it to overflowing with your blessing.
Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us
Noble Ullr, we present this vessel to you
Give us the
that you might fill it to overflowing with your blessing.
Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters.
This vessel is filled to overflowing and
give us the
flowing
Give us
container
the
of blessing.
Give us the waters. Give us the
Behold
waters.
the waters of life.
Behold the waters of life.
Please join me in addressing our guests by reading aloud the words of affirmation from the order of service in front of the songbook.
Might actually be offerings that fell through. It's in the front, my dear.
Ready? Ullr,
Shining ones, noble ones, ancient ones, we stand before you in pride, honor, and friendship, and accept these blessings which you have given.
we offer the first of these blessings to our patron of all Druidry, and the patron of our grove, that those who support us may share in our fortunes.
Oh, we do that. That's last. Yeah. Can you see what you're doing? The waters of life. Yikes.
You guys are in HD now, by the way.
The waters of life.
HD waters.
Waters of life. Waters of life. Hang on, hang on.
I'm gonna have to cut out BJ.
Waters of life. Waters of life. Socially distancing. Interesting.
We pull out this final bit for those of the folk and of the members of our grove who could not be with us tonight through no fault of their own. May these blessings find them no matter where they are.
The waters of life.
The waters of life.
Well, yeah. Spells are up too. Do you think it was offerings? I think it was offerings. We need to use piped out.
And so this rite draws to a close. Let us thank those who accepted our invitation and our hospitality tonight. For the shiny ones.
What's the matter? Start with Ullr.
I gotta
Oh, right.
make it up. I forgot the right one.
Haha.
Mighty Ullr, Shield Bearer, Eagle-Eyed Hunter, we thank you for being among us tonight. And as this rite is ending, we give you this gift in parting, giving out of love, asking nothing in return. Ullr, this son, we thank you.
Ullr, we
Ullr,
thank
we
you.
thank you. You're next.
Hunter, who smells out every lie, we thank you.
We thank you.
We thank you. Shining ones, eldest and brightest, we thank you for walking among us today. As this rite is ending, we give you this gift in parting, giving out our love and asking nothing in return. Shining ones, we thank you.
Shining ones, we thank you.
Jonathan?
With Jonathan.
Ready?
Yes.
Nature spirits, we thank you for your presence this evening, especially for your wisdom to those who will listen. Your words have not gone unheeded. As this rite is closing, nature spirits, we thank you.
Nature spirits, we thank you.
Mighty ancestors, spirits of those gone before, we thank you for joining us here today. As this rite is ending, we give you this gift in parting, given out of love and asking nothing in return. Ancestors, we thank you.
Ancestors, we thank you.
Hammer wielder, gatekeeper, you have stood with us at these crossroads and kept observation.
Just turn it off. Close the gate.
The fires and the water
When it's time.
safely contained to their tasks. Your mastery of the keys has kept us safe from those who travel to this sanctuary to disrupt our workings. You have made it easier for the kindreds to find their way to our sanctuary as our guests. You have seen each of them safely back to their own realms. For all this and more, we thank you.
We thank you.
We thank you.
Now, mighty Thor, son of Odin, your right has come to an end, and we have no more to ask of you at this time. Before you depart, though, please accept this final gift, given out of love and asking nothing in return. Mighty Thor, we thank you.
Mighty Thor, we thank you.
Now, as our rite comes to an end, this bowl is no longer needed to guide travelers. The connection to the ways are no longer needed, and the nexus needed to this nexus. So let us calm the energies, let us close the ways, and let the veil between the realms fall into place. Mighty fire, gift from the gods above. Still the whirlwind, and let the fiery tunnel collapse. Calm the twist, calm the burn,
Calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm the burn, calm.
Let the hungry flames dwindle until there is naught but smoke remaining. Calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm the burn,
Calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm the burn.
and let the clouds of smoke break apart
Calm the twist, calm the
and
burn, calm the
dissolve into gentle tendrils of scented mist.
calm the twist,
Calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm the burn, calm
the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm the burn.
Let the ways to the heavens, the domain of the sky deities, be closed.
Let the way be closed. Mighty waters, soothing balm of the world, fill the whirlpool and let the watery tunnel collapse. Calm the churn, calm the burn, calm the churn, calm the turn, calm the churn, calm the turn, calm the churn, calm the turn. Let the rushing walls of liquid collapse inward until there is naught but a steady flow, and calm the churn, calm the turn, calm the churn, calm the turn. Let the current slow and spread, dissolving into a gentle lap and suck of water against its boundaries, and calm the churn, calm the turn, calm the churn, calm the turn. Let the way to the netherworld, the domain of the earth deities, be closed.
Let the ways be closed.
Nancy. Forgot your wand.
Enchanted cloak, first veil of life. Restore the charm and let the pleats fall flat. Compress the stretch, tack the tear. Compress the stretch, tack the tear. Compress the stretch, tack the tear. Let the fabric be sewn until there is not but a seam between. Compress the stretch, tack the tear. Compress the stretch, tack the tear. And let the severed threads rejoin, resolving into a single shimmering blind. Compress the stretch, tack the tear. Compress the stretch, tack the tear. Let the gate to the ethereal world, the realm of the noble ones, be closed.
Let the gates be closed. Can you hear me?
Dark soil, last cover of the day. Release the abyss and let the shearing walls unite. Still the shift, mend the rend. Still the shift, mend the rend. Still the shift, mend the rend. Let the bedrock reform until there is not but foundation below. Still the shift, mend the rend. Still the shift, mend the rend. And let the loosened loam fall back, resolving into a mounded blanket of memory. Still the shift, mend the rend. Still the shift, mend the rend. Let the gate to the underworld, the realm of the dead, be closed.
Let the gates be closed.
The fountain is returned. The fire pit is returned. The shrines are again but stone, and thus the ways are closed.
The ways are closed.
So this rite comes to an end. The kindreds have returned to their realms, the ways are closed, and yet the hollows remain. A well, fire pit, shrines, tangible symbols of the cosmos. As it was in the beginning, and as it is now, as it shall forever remain. When we depart the sanctuary, may these hollows echo in our minds, in our hearts, in our spirits, that they may continue to connect us to the realms beyond our own. Now, there are a few last thank yous to be given before we depart. EJ?
O clever luck bringer, even as your shrine remains in our sanctuary, so it is that you go or stay, regardless of the ways between the realms. Except though this final gift, given out of love and asking nothing in return. Hermes, we thank you.
Hermes, we thank you.
Oh, fuck. It's gonna be too hot to fix. You know, if you would just dial it down, it goes out. You don't have to blow on it.
Finally, we thank our host, great grandmother of many. Let us never forget that she will always care for us so long as we remember to care for her in return. So let us say one more time. Earth Mother, we thank you.
Earth Mother, we thank you.
Now, let us go forth into the world as kith. Carry with us the blessings of the kindreds and the spark of the energies of the realms. So be it, this rite is ended.
So be it, this rite is ended.
So be it.
Walk with wisdom from this hallowed place.
Walk not in sorrow, a rude shall e'er embrace. May strength be your brother, and honor be your friend, and luck be your lover, until we meet again. Huzzah!
Huzzah.
I don't know if anybody is still left on the virtual line, but if there is, we wanted to thank you. You are welcome to open up your microphones and talk to us for a couple minutes while we turn on the lights and start the process of putting everything away.
Well, thank you for inviting me for the 8,000th time so I could finally show up.
I'm glad you did it.
I got dropped about 4 times.
Oh, is that you? Kept bouncing in and out.
Yeah, Fang got dropped, but she was having phone problems, but I got dropped like 4 times.
Thanks.
Luckily, I was a co-host and I could sign myself in.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you were able to. We got some new microphones finally, and those were the 2 that kept cutting out and giving us all the crackle and hiss and static and stuff. So I don't know if the batteries that came with them were weak, or if they're just not that good of an, microphone. I mean, we don't have $1 million, so we don't have the top of the line microphones here. But
Oh,
but I mean,
yeah.
For the most part, were you guys able to hear us okay?
Yes.
Yeah, it was. I
very
didn't have
nice.
any problem hearing anything.
Awesome.
There was one time we were hearing some weird sounds, and then you killed the problem, and that was the end of it. So I don't know what was the issue. Your email for donations, I was trying to straighten it out, and you're gonna have to like put that up somewhere.
Okay, I will spell it out for you.
Okay, let me get the chat up.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
L is in Lucy. A is in Apple. R is in romance. R is in romance. E is in echo. A is in apple. Dash. A is in apple. D is
Okay,
in
wait a second. Okay, LARREA, and then is it a dash?
What?
And then it's ADF.
Correct. .org.
.org.
Correct. Which one of you 2 over there has your microphone still up because you're rattling?
Okay. Okay.
That's better.
That's it. Okay.
Sounds like we had a windstorm over here.
Uh-huh. No,
Sorry, that would be my fan.
That's a, okay. That's not an email address.
It absolutely is. Laria-ADF. I'm sorry, info at. Duh.
Info, okay, that is.
My web, that's the girl's web address. Info
Yeah.
at is our email. I'm sorry, I thought I said the info part. My brain is fried this week.
Yeah, I was gonna say, okay.
What do you mean? And that goes to PayPal, and we are under ADF's.
Okay, now that's an email address.
There we go.
Okay,
That goes up. That's PayPal.
that's a PayPal address. That's an email address.
That's an
You don't
email
have. You don't have Venmo. I don't know PayPal. I just learned Venmo.
Actually, if you have a credit card or a debit card, you can use PayPal without having your own PayPal account.
I'll just have my husband use PayPal.
Okay.
Oh, fun. Yeah, sorry, we haven't set up in a lot of accounts. Honestly, The whole electronic donations thing is just about as new as the rest of this electronic stuff.
Yeah.
So we haven't caught up. I mean, I realize it's 6 months now, but we're still scrambling for every little. How do we do this? And how do we do this? And hey,
No, I thought it was excellent.
Who's your web god for your Facebook account?
That would be me.
Okay, because somehow you have two Facebook accounts on Facebook. One needs to die.
Well, actually, there are three. There's a Facebook page. That's the public side. There's a Facebook group. That's the semi-public side, and I do deny entrance to that to people who just randomly ask to join and they don't have any connection to any of us.
Okay, there's a Facebook group that is a public Facebook group with 56 people in it.
That might be right. That sounds about high, but that might be right.
It's not a closed group.
It's not, but you can't get in without being proved. You can see it. It's not a hidden group. You know, it's not locked out. You just can't join it because you clicked on the button. You still have to be approved.
Ah, okay. So that's your membership group. Okay.
And it says something in there like you have to turn it off and on real quick. Off on.
Okay.
There you go.
Maybe I'm just paranoid. You know.
I'll have to check. I didn't know I had 56 people on the Grove group, but I do know the last time I was in about 2 weeks ago, I found a whole bunch of porn type spam e-messages waiting for me, and some of them were like 6 and 8 months old. So I don't know where the hell they even came from, but they just all popped up at once. So maybe in Facebook's infinite wisdom in updating all their stuff, they broke things and made a mess. But there's also a lady who was part of the Grove. God, we've been here 10 years ago, who was supposed to be our web guru, and instead of setting up a Grove page or a Grove group, she created a Grove Facebook account as a person, which is TOS-able. But I have no access or control over it, so it's just kind of there.
Yeah, well, there's a Loretta Torrenta Grove ADF at Lara Torrenta Grove ADF nonprofit organization that has that's got an address at 2860 North Bronco Street, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yep, that's us.
Okay.
That might be the Facebook business listing.
Yeah, it looks like a business listing, and it's listed as www.laradf.org with a phone number, and then the other one is Lara Trenta Grove ADF public group with 56 members. Allison McKenna was 5 September posted in it. Admin on August 20th posted in it. That was you posted into it. August 13th you posted into it, but it has 56 members. But it's a public group and it doesn't have a join. It's not a closed or a monitored group at all.
I'll have to look. That's weird. It should have a.
Yeah.
Like I said, tonight I couldn't even RSVP to my own event. It would not
Right.
let me. It kept saying there was some kind of error, and I'm like, what kind of error can there possibly be? Hit ungo.
Yeah. Well, the thing is you may be trying to post your event on that woman's webpage. But since you're associated with ADF, you can get them to kill her page. But we'll talk about it. We don't need to tie you up tonight with her stuff, with this stuff. We can play with it another night. Huh?
I'm sure it's not that catastrophic. I'll figure it out.
No. The problem is if there's wrong Facebook groups out there, people can get diverted to the wrong group, and you can lose people, you know, And if there's, and then there's scammer, like you said, porn stuff gets put on bad groups and stuff.
Right, no worries. Remind me this weekend or something.
Yeah, we'll play with it. It's not a big deal.
And group me and I will take a look at it.
Okay, no problem. What happened was I was looking to see if I could find the link, and I put in Loretta Tridenta Grove and ended up with two Loretta Tridenta Grove ADFs, one being a groups and one being a Facebook page.
Right.
And I went, whoops, there's a problem.
We have both. They have different purposes.
Yeah, well, I've done the same thing, so it's not like it's a big
So the
emergency.
note here is don't make offerings to your causer in a plastic shot glass. Then it melts the shot glass.
Yeah, your Loretta Tridenta Grove ADF public group has 540 people who like it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to 1,000, but hey, we at least got 500. Woohoo.
Well, BJ, thank you again for inviting me, and maybe next time I'll actually come out to the house for it.
Sure.
Give the scribe in the back there with the red hair a nudge for me and tell him I said hello.
That would be you, Gavin.
That would be Gavin, yes.
He looked up, he's like, what?
Love you, Gavin.
Just be prepared. Marv is a mask Nazi.
Oh, well, that's okay. I have plenty of masks. I have one that looks like a monkey.
There you go.
Yeah.
I walked outside for like 5 minutes to drop down all this equipment for the microphones and walk back inside, and he had to come in and ask me if I needed a special mask so I would wear my mask. I'm like, dude, outdoors, 5 minutes. You were talking to one of the reps, one of the Grove members. Really? Come on. For what? Dave had his mask on, so it's not like both of us were unmasked.
It's not like you were kissed, right?
Did you see how crazy things are when we're getting ready to start ritual?
I saw that. I was like, I was texting DJ. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been there for 7 o'clock, and DJ sent me the itinerary, and I'm like, fuck.
Sorry about that. It is a perpetual problem that we swear we're going to be on time, and every week there's something that slows us down. And right now we're like at half capacity. The normal Grove members who would be here, including the children, are not here, so we don't have lots of feet running around to go get this, go get that. So it does make it a little bit harder to be on time because it is kind of a complex ritual space.
I saw that. I guess I didn't really, I had no clue what to expect. So therefore I was not shocked by anything. I just like, oh, okay, that's how it goes.
Well, that's always a good way to come in. Preconceived notions always get you disappointed, and well, I thought they were going to do this, and I thought they were going to do that.
And this is true, and I really, and I've always, I looked at it today, and I'm like, I'm going, So I finished dinner luckily before 7 o'clock, and so like, okay, I'm going to go log on.
Perfect. What you can't see is the computer speakers that we're using as a monitor right now, so that we can hear you in the ritual space, plus all of our little microphone receivers and stuff. Oh, no, here. Let's see if I can disconnect. Let go.
Don't disconnect anything.
I don't know. I'm trying to get you off the tripod.
Cool, nice little mini, yeah.
So we've got 2 receivers, plus the speaker, and there's another speaker on that side, and it's all sitting in between the tripod here, and all of that is, of course, wires everywhere, wires, and more wires. All of that so that we can hear you, and theoretically you can hear us.
Yeah. It worked quite well.
It did this week. Last ritual, for whatever reason, the special cable that I have to plug into my phone to do microphone and headphones decided it was going to ignore the microphone portion.
Oh,
And we had to crank the speakers up and kind of add the phone in its general direction so that the cell phone microphone would pick up the speakers.
oh, wow.
Hey, the hose is on. In case you didn't know. Dude! It is now.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go eat ice cream and then I'm gonna go upstairs and go to bed.
Ah, you tease.
I know. What can I say?
I've been dying for ice cream all week.
Oh, okay. I won't tell you what kind of meeting then.
Well, it's probably not my favorite kind, but it's ice cream. So long as it's not coffee flavored, I'd eat it.
Haagen-Dazs from Rocky Road.
Not bad. I mean, my favorite is chocolate chip cookie dough, but like I said, I'll eat just about anything ice cream.
Ew.
Except for coffee ice cream, and that's only once a year in honor of my grandmother, and that's it. Because ew.
I actually like coffee.
Amen.
Well, I don't like coffee, so coffee ice cream is kind of a not working for me sort of thing. So
Open your mind. Preconceived notions gone.
no, it's not that. It comes back up. My body doesn't like the coffee.
Oh, okay.
That smells really good. I wish I could drink it.
All right. Well, love to you all, and maybe next time I'll come back again.
Awesome. Thank you. We'll see you next time, buddy.
All right.
I'm gonna switch over to a
Thanks for coming by. This is Gavin.
I'm gonna switch over to a cigarette.
Okay, I'm gonna run inside and stop the recording.
Okay. Oh, I can let myself in. I'm brain dead. There we go.
Remind me tomorrow to delete that part